Sloka 23. Vinita ma'am. विनीता जी, हम लोग श्लोका चैंटिंग करेंगे। आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है। ओके मम्मी, वी विल डू चैंटिंग। Everyone practice. योत्स्यमाना
यस्यमाना
न वेक्षेहम
न वेक्ष्याहम्
य एतेत्र
य एतेत्र
समागतः
समागताः
धार्तराष्ट्रस्य
धार्तराष्ट्रस्य
दुर्बुद्धे
दुर्बुद्धे
युद्धे
युद्धे
प्रियचिकीर्षवः।
प्रियचिकीर्षवः।
श्लोका 24. संजय उवाच
संजय उवाच
एवमुक्तो
एवमुक्तो
ऋषिकेशो
ऋषिकेशो
गुडाकेशेन
गुडाकेशेन
भारत
भारत
सेनयोरुभ योर्मध्ये
योर्मध्ये
स्थापयित्वा
स्थापयित्वा
रथोत्तमम्।
रथोत्तमम्।
श्लोका 25. भीष्मद्रोण
भीष्मद्रोण
प्रमुखतः
प्रमुखतः
सर्वेषां च
सर्वेषां च
महिक्षिताम्
महीक्षिताम्
उवाच पार्थ
उवाच पार्थ
पश्यैतान्
पश्यैतान्
समवेतान्
समवेतान्
कुरुनिति।
कुरुनिति।
श्लोका 27. तत्र पश्यत्
तत्र पश्य
स्थितान् पार्थ
स्थितान् पार्थ
पितॄनथ
पितॄनथ
पितामहान्
पितामहान्
आचार्यन्
आचार्यन्
मातुलान्
मातुलान्
भ्रातॄन्
भ्रातॄन्
पुत्रान्
पुत्रान्
पौत्रान्
पौत्रान्
सखींस्तथा।
सखींस्तथा।
Thank you. Shloka 26. So 23 to 26. So now Arjun has requested Sri Krishna ji to take his chariot in the middle of both the armies, and he want to see who all are curious to wage the war, even though he knows that Kauravas are in the opposite side with his followers. But still, he is requesting Sri Krishna ji to take the chariot over there. So Shloka 23. Yotsyamanam, those who have come to fight. Evaksheham, I desire to see. Ye who, ete those, atra, here, samagataha, assembled, dhartarashtraya, that is Dhritarashtra's sons, here it is Duryodhan, durbuddhe, evil-minded, yuddhe, war, priyachikirshavaha, wishing to please. Arjun is saying to Sri Krishna ji, that I desire to see those who have come here to fight alongside the evil-minded son of Dhritarashtra, wishing to please him. So during this time, Arjun is very angry with Duryodhan and also with all the other warriors who have come to fight just to please Duryodhan instead of supporting the side of Dharma. So Duryodhan, even Arjun is saying that Duryodhan is the evil-minded, and he's like want to understand that who are here to just to please Duryodhan, and they are supporting the adharma. So this is the feeling of Arjun, what he has towards Duryodhan and the Kauravas and their supporters. So this Arjun is discussing with Supreme Lord, and basically it is a Maya of Supreme Lord that he's creating the situation to tell Gita to the humankind. Okay, who would like to explain? Sunil sir, Ragini ma'am has raised hand.
Yes. Actually, Arjun is requesting Sri Krishna ji to take the chariot to the middle of the battlefield so that he can see all the people who are supporting Duryodhan, and he's also angry with the people who are supporting Duryodhan just to please him, who are his supporters in the war.
Thank you. Now Shloka 24. Now Sanjay has come in the frame and he is saying to the blind king Dhritarashtra, Evam thus Ukta addressed Rishikesha Shree Krishna ji. So this is the another name of Shree Krishna ji, Rishikesh, meaning the Lord of senses. Gudakeshen is another name for Arjun, meaning the conqueror of sleep. Bharat, descendant of Bharat, here it is Dhritarashtra. Senayo, armies, Ubhayo, the two, Madhye, between, Sthapitya, having drawn, Ratha Uttama, that is magnificent chariot. Now Sanjay has come into picture and he is saying to the blind king Dhritarashtra that having thus been addressed by Arjun, Lord Sri Krishna ji then drew the magnificent chariot between both the armies. So as on request of Arjun, Sri Krishna ji is taking the chariot in middle of both the armies. So here again Sanjay is expressing like how the chariot is. It is the magnificent. And he's saying two different names, different name for Arjun as well as Sri Krishna ji, basically praising them as Rishikesh Sri Krishna ji and Arjun Gudakeshin. So we can see that in talks itself, Sanjay is praising the Pandavas army, Sri Krishna ji, by giving them different names, by there is no negative points, and he's praising them, like what are the good things Pandavas have, what are the qualities, everything by expressing himself, and he's saying to the blind king Dhritarashtra. Shloka 24, Sunil sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so what I understood in this is Sanjay is actually explaining Dhritarashtra, saying that what he is telling the quality of each person, like Krishna being the having all the senses, so he's called a lot of senses, like Rishikesh, or then Arjuna, who was actually a great warrior, who actually used to practice in the night, conquering his sleep. Without sleep, he used to actually practice a lot, so he's explaining as him as also Gudakesh, and telling Dhritarashtra that the chariot is being taken into the center of the war, and he's explaining the characters of these things to Dhritarashtra.
Thank
How
you.
magnificent the chariot is and all those things.
Yeah, thank you so much. Shloka 25. So it is the same continuation. Sanjay is narrating to the blind king Dhritarashtra. Bhishma, the grandsire Bhishma, Drona, Dronacharya, Pramuktaha in the presence, Sarvesham all, Mahikshitam, other kings. Uvacha said, Partha is another name for Arjun. Pashya, behold, Etan, this. Samavetan gathered. Kurun, descendants of Kuru. Iti, thus. So this verse contains the first word spoke by Sri Krishna ji in Gita. So actually Sri Krishna ji is saying, but Sanjay is narrating to the blind king Dhritarashtra in the battlefield. So these are the first words spoken by Sri Krishna ji and been written in Gita ji and reflect his wise and clever personality. So here Sri Krishna ji is saying to Arjun and Sanjay is narrating to the blind king Dhritarashtra. So what Sri Krishna ji is saying that he is, instead of referring to the Kauravas as son of Dhritarashtra, like Arjun said, so Sri Krishna ji is referring here as Kurus. Kurus are common. Even Pandavas are Kurus and Kauravas are Kurus. They belong to Kuru dynasty. Duryodhan and his the Dhritarashtra sons are called Kauravas and Pandu sons are called Pandavas. But they both together are called as Kuru dynasty or Kuru, what we can say, Kuru dynasty, Kuru kingdom, they belong to Kuru kingdom. So here Sri Krishna ji is referring to Duryodhan side as Kuru. And what he's saying, we will see this. This was an interesting choice because both Kauravas and Pandavas are part of Kuru dynasty. So Sri Krishna ji was pointing out the similarity between two armies rather than the differences. So in addition, Sri Krishna ji wanted to use this opportunity to create the condition in which he would deliver the teachings of Gita. He knew that Arjun's puffed up ego and battle spirit would challenge by bringing him face to face with warriors like Bhishma and Drona, who were not just mighty and powerful, but were also people he cared a lot about. So basically, Krishna Bhagwan ji is creating the situation because Arjun is a warrior. So his primary duty is to wage wars, to fight. So he has come with that attitude. So with that attitude, Sri Krishna ji cannot deliver the Gita. So he has created the situation and he was saying that Kurus, so that he gets some feelings that, okay, we all belong to Kurus and we are going to fight with each other. And then he was pointing out that, see, the grandchild Bhishma is there, the teacher Dronacharya is there, because Arjun's favorite are Bhishma Pitama and Dronacharya, and their favorite is Arjun. Able to understand the relation, even though they are favorites of each other, still because of their primary duty, they were in the opposite team. So basically, Sri Krishna ji is trying to make Arjun emotional. Now Arjun is not emotional. He is thinking of waging the war to do his primary duty. So when Arjun gets emotional, then only Sri Krishna ji will be able to deliver the Gita or teach the Gita. So this is what is been going on in the Sloka 25 till now. Just before the war, this all the councils has been blown that we are ready for war. And after that, this is happening that Sri Krishna ji has took the chariot in middle of both the armies and trying to make Arjun emotional in a very smart way that Arjun shouldn't realize that he is making him emotional. He is making him realize that look who is standing in front of you. Your favorite teacher, your favorite grandfather, and you all are cousins who are going to fight with each other. And this is what is happening. Okay, who would like to say? Mamta ma'am?
So here, Sri Krishna has taken the chariot in between the warland, and now Krishna is trying to make Arjuna emotional by making him realize that all are, that is Pandavas and Kauravas, are belonging to Kuru dynasty, and he is telling Arjuna to just see who are in front of them, that is Bhishma, who is one of his favorite, and Dronacharya, his teacher, though they are his favorites, he has to fight against them. So he is trying to use the situation to deliver his teachings.
Thank you so much. Now, Shloka 26 and 27 is together. Tatra there, apashyat saw, stitam present, Partha Arjun, Pitrin fathers, Atha thereafter, Pitamahan grandfathers, Acharyan teachers, Matulan maternal uncles, Bhratrin brothers, Putran sons, Pautran grandsons, Sakhin friends, Tata also, Shvashuran father-in-law, Shuridha well-wishers, Cha and Eva indeed, Senayo armies, Ubhayog in both armies, Api also, Tan those, Samiksha on seeing, Saha they, Kaunteya is another name for Arjun, meaning the son of Kunti, Sarvan all, Bandhun, relatives or friends, Avastithan present, Kripaya by pity, here compassion, Paraya extreme, Avistita overwhelmed, Vishidam deep sorrow, Idam this, Abrivit spoke. So before Sri Krishna ji had spoken in Shloka 25, the Kaurava army seemed like one big sea of evil to Arjun, ready to be destroyed. But after Arjun heard those words from Sri Krishna ji, he began to spot some known faces in the Kaurava army. So Sri Krishna ji's trick worked out, and Arjun is now getting emotional. Before that, he was just seeing a huge army ready to fight. And now he started spotting the faces that are very similar to him, known to him. He saw Dronacharya, Bhishma Pitama, all the other people he knew. And here all the relation has been mentioned. That Arjun is seeing grandfathers, teachers, maternal uncles, brothers, cousins, sons, nephews, grandnephews, father-in-law, friends, well-wishers. So now Arjun is able to see that, okay, there are relations are also there. Generally, the wars will be between the enemies. So now Arjun is getting emotional. Soon he began to see familiar faces in both the Kauravas and Pandavas army. Lord Sri Krishna ji wanted to give the lesson of Gita to Arjun, and that is why all these confusions are happening in the mind of Arjun. So Arjun is now getting emotional. Sri Krishna ji's trick worked out. He's getting overwhelmed with compassion and with deep sorrow. Now Arjun will say the following words. So make a note that here Sanjay is narrating to the king what is going in between Sri Krishna ji and Arjun. He is not telling what is going on with other warriors standing in the battlefield. He is only focusing on Sri Krishna ji and Arjun, what is going in between them. So Sloka 25 is the first sloka said by Sri Krishna ji but narrated by Sanjay. From chapter 2, Sri Krishna ji himself will be saying, and the Sanjay part will be reduced. So this is what now Arjun is getting emotional, and we will see Arjun's feeling till chapter 2, Shloka 7, where he totally break out and Sri Krishna ji gets the situation to deliver the Gita for the humankind. So who's going to explain this Shloka 26 and 27? Voluntarily unmute and say Vinita ma'am. Vinny ma'am, Vinita ma'am. Any of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Please. tell us.
Ma'am, before that, I have a doubt like why emotional angle, why we have put, like why Krishna has put the emotional angle in this, because Arjun is already very confused, like whether to war in front of Bhishma Pitama or Drona or his gurus, Dronacharya. So एक मतलब कंफ्यूजन वो आ रहा है माइंड में कि कृष्णा जी ने वो इमोशनल एंगल क्यों लाए बीच में
नहीं,
वो
अभी
मतलब वो
तक
थोड़ा सा
अर्जुन कंफ्यूज नहीं है. Till now Arjun is not
अच्छा
confused. He was very
ओके
particular that he is in the battlefield and he has to wage a war. Sri Krishna ji is creating the confusion in him, and now it is starting. Now, till
ओके
now Arjun is very clear. He has come to wage a war and he is seeing a huge army standing in front of him.
करेक्ट
So Arjun, now Krishna Bhagwan ji is creating and it is starting. It is a starting phase.
ओके
Hmm.
So in this shlok, actually, when the chariot has come in between both the army, so Krishna ji has already like conveyed Arjun that in front of you, Kuru is there. So Kuru is basically he is want to symbolize both the Pandav also and Kaurav also. And in this also after like realizing Arjun that both Kurus are there, now Arjun is uh, uh, able to see clearly like who all are there in front of him in terms of his guru, his relations like his friends, his father-in-law, his brothers. So now Arjun is able to like see everybody in terms of the relations. So by this, I actually yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Now we'll do the chanting again. Shloka 23. विनीता मैम आप चैंटिंग करेंगे? विनीता जी ओके ठीक है. कौन कर सकता है? ममता मैम would you like to chant?
Yes, ma'am.
Shloka 23. योत्स्यमानान
Yotsyamanan
वीक्षेऽहं
peksheham
य एतेत
ya etetra
समागतः
samagataha
धार्तराष्ट्रस्य
dhartarashtrasya
दुर्बुद्धे
durbuddhe
युद्धे
yuddhe
प्रियचिकीर्षवः
priyachikirshavaha.
श्लोका 24. संजय उवाच
Sanjaya uvacha
एवमुक्तो
eva mukto
ऋषिकेशो
rishikesho
गुडाकेशेन
gudakeshena
भारत
bharata
सेनयोरुभ
senayorubha
योर्मध्ये
yormadye
स्थापयित्वा
स्थापयित्वा
रथोत्तमम्.
रथोत्तमम्.
श्लोका 25. भीष्मद्रोणा
भीष्मद्रोण
प्रमुखतः
प्रमुखतः
सर्वेषां च
सर्वेषां च
महीक्षिताम्.
महीक्षिताम्.
उवाच पार्थ
उवाच पार्थ
पश्यैतान्
पश्यैतान्
समवेतान्
समवेतान्
कुरूनिति.
कुरूनिति.
श्लोका 26. तत्रापश्यत्
तत्र पश्यत्
स्थितान् पार्थ
स्थितान् पार्थ
पितॄनथ
पितॄन्हत
पितामहान्
पितामहान्
Acharyan,
Acharyan,
Matulan,
Mathulan,
Bhartrin,
Bhraktin,
Putran,
Putran,
Pautran,
Pautran,
Sakhinstatha.
Sakhinstata.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next shloka is 27. 27 also we have to do.
Yeah.
Shvashuran,
Shvashuran,
Suridaschaiva,
Suhridaschaiva,
Senayorubha,
Senayorubha,
Yorapi,
Yorapi,
Tansamikshaya,
Tan Samikshaya,
Sakonteya,
Sakaunteya,
Sarvan,
Sarvan,
Bandhuna,
Bandhuna,
Vastitan.
Avastitan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I would request again everyone to chant the shlokas. You are understanding, that is fine. That is because what is there and what do we take from Gita. But to have the connection with Sri Krishna ji, to build a relation with him, you have to chant the shlokas. So you need to understand one fact that he has chosen you. He has chosen you to build a connection with him. For that, you have to put an effort. Your body has to put an effort that your body chant more and more shlokas so that your body, mind, senses, and soul get a connection with Sri Krishna. So please chant. I know we all are busy with our lives, but still we can take little time and take one shloka and keep repeating it, because repetition works wonders. You can read all the shlokas as well. Plus, take one shloka and keep repeating it. So after every repetition, first shloka you are doing, and that repetition, in every repetition, Sri Krishna ji is there. It is his blessings, it is his power, it is no, he himself is there in after every repetition of the same shloka. So try to chant shloka as much as possible. Read more and more of shlokas. No, daily read all the shlokas once. Just one time you read it. The end of the month, you will see that you are chanting very nicely, very comfortably. You are able to give your own rhythm, your own ragam, and you are enjoying it. So whenever you are upset, you are very sad. No, so many situations are there. Anything. So just open the Gita. You have learned till today 27 shlokas. Just read out all the 27 shlokas. The end of that 27 shloka, you will realize that no, you are very much comfortable, calm, and whatever was the situation is gone. It's very difficult, right? Sometimes we get angry and we are trying that we should not get angry, but still we are very angry. And no, we are taking out that anger on someone else. We don't want, but still things are happening. You know, it comes, no, it happens. So that time, open the book, just chant the shlokas. All these are magical words, full of positivities, full of energy. No, you will see wonders if you chant more and more of shlokas. I can only say that. Chanting is very important. These are all Maha Mantras. That is why Gita is been said as a holy book for Hindus. Why not so many other Upanishads, Vedic books? We have so many bhajans, we have so many chalisas. Why not all those things? That is a reason. There is a reason. That is why Gita has been chosen as the holy book for Hindu. Because it is the words of Sri Krishna ji himself. His favorite devotees, he himself is there in Gita. This is what the importance of Gita is. The more you learn, you yourself will be able to understand the fact. about Gita, because Sri Krishna ji himself will make you understand. He will bring that belief, the trust, the faith in Gita and Krishna Bhagavan ji. Any doubts?